What's good, YouTube world? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, guys. Still under the weather. Chest is on fire. Just feeling like shit, man. Just sick as hell. But just wanted to hop on here anyways and chop it up with y'all on a couple different news stories, topics, and hear what the people have to say. So make sure to get up in them comments, smash them buttons for me and all that. But first up, man, happy Halloween, right? Whether you celebrate Halloween or not, I hope you have a great day. And with that being said, the first topic is about Halloween, right? In 2021, someone decided to dress their kid up in blackface. Like, can you believe this? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, in 2021, in this current day and age, I don't know how anyone doesn't realize that this is not okay, that this is fucked up, not a good thing to do at all. As you see, the kid is dressed like, supposed to be dressed like Michael Jordan, I believe. Has a 23 Bulls jersey or shirt on. He's got a basketball, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I wonder who this kid's parents are. They gotta be some assholes, you know. Like I said, this is something that nowadays everyone knows is fucked up to do. So it just really makes you wonder, like, what's going on with the parents? You know, were they doing this to piss people off? Like, I just can't quite understand it, you know. Share your thoughts on this. I was just befuddled when I saw this, you know what I mean? So tap in and comment on that. Next up, man, I know everyone has seen by now. I've seen it all over the place. A lot of people talking about the death of Alpo Martinez, a very infamous individual in criminal history, you know what I mean? Everyone already knows, you know, the movie Paid in Full was, he took part in the events that the movie was based on. Cameron played the character that was based on Alpo. And apparently, you know, early Sunday, I believe between like 3 and 5 a.m. I could be wrong. Y'all jump in the comments. But you know, he was gunned down. I don't know why when I was hearing that, for some reason, like, do you guys remember that scene from The Wire when they try to shoot Omar when he's with his grandma? And they're like, man, the Sunday truce. How are you going to try to get at him when he's taking his grandma to church? Has nothing to do with this situation, but just for some reason that he died on a Sunday. I don't know why that popped in my head, but definitely a wild situation, though, as you know, Alpo has been talked about a lot on all different kinds of channels on YouTube or off of YouTube. You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying, you know, Alpo was untouchable, that people were afraid of him. I don't know. It's crazy. You know, he had been in the witness protection program. I don't believe that he was anymore, but I'm not sure. You know, I always throw it out there to y'all. You know, Jay Coffee Talk is in the witness protection program, you know, so I was rather shocked to see this, but I don't believe he was in WITSEC anymore, because I don't think that he would have been able to do the things that he was doing as far as like booking media appearances and stuff like that. But I mean, we know this guy obviously had a lot of enemies. You know, he put a lot of people behind bars. He killed a lot of people. So who knows who did it? I see a lot of people theorizing that it was a contract killing or a hit. Who knows at the end of the day? I was kind of surprised, I don't know why, to see that he was 55. I mean, not that I really thought for sure that he was older or anything like that, but it just kind of felt like, you know, the years that he got hit with, how long ago those events happened and the time that he did and everything. I don't know. It just felt like, man, you know, he died kind of young at 55 in a sense, you know. I don't know. It just seemed like more time had passed. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of info out there as far as like evidence or anything like that. But who knows, you know, if there was, I don't think it would really be put out there in the media or just yet. Who knows? This just happened. But going back over the information about Alpo, it's just so crazy how much of an infamous individual he became. Infamous and famous both. You know, with Paid in Full being such a popular movie in the story being so popular, you know, in true crime genres and, you know, urban, I guess we could say, dramas and things of that nature. But what's really crazy, if you look at it all right, is what do they say? He killed 14 people, and he had all kinds of drug and conspiracy charges and things like that. And you see that he ended up doing 24 years and, you know, cooperated with the feds to get it down to a 35-year sentence. So, you know, obviously without helping himself out by cooperating, I'm sure he would have had a life sentence many times over. But it really makes you wonder, it's just kind of wild to think, right, that they cut him that kind of deal. Like, he must have had some very, very valuable information to the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes you wonder, like, damn, how many people did he turn in to the feds, or how good was the information that he gave them? How much did it help them? It really makes you wonder, you know. But it looks like he did 24 of the 35 and had been out since 2015. I didn't know that. I thought he got out more recently, but I guess he was kind of staying in the cut for a while before he started like popping out and making appearances and whatnot, and, you know, trying to get his fame on and whatnot. So I don't know. It's a wild situation. Just jump in the comments. I was just kind of thinking out loud about it. Wanted to see what everyone else thinks about it. So share your thoughts. And then the last story, man, is just about JayZ getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, some other hip hop acts that are in there, Run DMC, Cypress Hill, I believe, is in there. There's many, many others. Those are Public Enemy. You know, he's in good company with some very, very talented individuals, some very talented legends, you know. But something that caught my eye is when he was giving his speech, he gave a shout out, of course, to many different members of his family and spoke about, you know, how much they inspired him on his journey through music and the empire that he's built and everything like that. But he also shouted out Biggs and everything, but he shouted out Dame. And that's kind of dope, right? All the problems him and Dame have had, we've seen them going at each other, you know, in legal disputes, civil lawsuits recently, cease and desist orders, Dame going at Jay in all different kinds of interviews, calling him a snake, all kinds of stuff. And, you know, Jay going back at him through the avenues he does. We know Jay ain't doing interviews talking ish about Dame. That ain't how Jay gets down. He's doing things on a much bigger level, a much bigger scale. But he gave Dame a shout out, you know, saying that even though they're not going to see eye to eye, he's important to him. He couldn't have got here without Dame. So I thought that was cool. And then Dave Chappelle said, yo, even though he's being honored, you know, in this category, like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he's being honored by everyone. Chappelle said, JayZ is hip hop. He is ours. That's what Chappelle said. So share your thoughts on that story as well. That'll conclude this video. Let's talk about all the different topics in the comments. Make sure to sub. New content dropping every day. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more, y'all. Apologies again. Very, very sick, you know, so I'm just off my game. You know, I'm not sharp and focused the way that I am. I can't enunciate the way that I do, you know. Just feeling like shit, man. So everyone, make sure you're drinking water, taking your vitamins and all that. You don't want to, you know, it's that time of year where people are getting sick. So stay safe. Much love. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.